Hey guys, how's it going? This is Deception here, coming to you with a nice live commentary. That's right, Xbox live on this game, playing some Halo 4. It's a live commentary, something that I haven't done in quite a while, although all my Let's Play commentaries are live. It's a completely different story because I'm not competing against people in an online multiplayer fashion. But I'm on one of my favorite series of all time, a game from my favorite series of all time, to be precise, Halo 4, and starting off with a nice double kill. I should start off by saying that sorry if my speech is a little sporadic, since I tend to get into the game because I am really competitive, and it's one of my favorite things about video games is that it draws out a competitive side that doesn't require me to be good at, I don't know, sports or any athletics. I'm not exactly the most unathletic person in the world, but man, am I definitely not one that possesses a lot of prodigal talents, just in general, when it comes towards anything athletic. And hey, we gained a teammate in the middle. I thought this was a 4v4 to begin with, but apparently someone left. Oh well. So yes, this is probably one of my favorite series, although if you've watched any of my other videos, you probably heard me mention that I love Fallout, and Fallout's probably one of my favorite series when it comes to single-player games, but this is one of my all-time favorite multiplayer games, which is almost a completely different competition in its own right, because multiplayer games have a completely different standard and has just a different competition in itself to try to fight for the right to be what I consider the best, because they have completely different things that they need to be able to possess to do, you know? Like, one of the best things about online games is that they can help you meet people and things like that. And the online competitive aspect of the game needs to be the prime, the best, the fittest of the fit, and that's kind of what happens in the games, although they require you to be teammates with each other and communicate to improve performance, although almost always in games you can just have one person that can carry you through, regardless. Fallout's one of my favorite games because it is just an amazing single-player game. You can just delve yourself into the huge story, lore, whatever you want to call it, and it just doesn't stop if you don't want it to. There are tons of things, there's tons of replay value, and those are what I completely look for in video games that are single-player. But on the multiplayer aspect games, what makes Halo one of my favorites is partially it's got a little bit of nostalgia for me. This is one of my first games I ever played. This is the game I made most of my friends. Not necessarily friends that I have today, although somewhat, because it became something that I could bond with people over. And when you have something to just connect with people over, you have such an easier time making friends with them. It is so crazy. And essentially, that's all friends are. People that you weed out and weed through to discover, hey, I have similar interests in this with you and this with you, and god damn it, you ended my killing frenzy. Oh, and I was going so good, too, without some little jag-off named you. I think it was you. Was it you? Oh, man, I was going to be so mad. Yeah, it was you. Some little jag-off named you had to ruin my streak. Whatever. So games like that, it had nostalgia. It's where I met most of my friends, which is what you do nowadays, which is something that I'm getting ready to go out and do again because I'm a senior in high school. I'm applying to colleges. I'm getting ready to restart a part of my life while trying to still hold on to some of the people of the past. Speaking of people of the past, that's one of the extra reasons why I love the Halo series, although it's Halo 3 that has my heart, not Halo 4 or Halo Reach, which kind of killed the series for me. Which, yeah, it was the first game that I ended up playing, but also the people I met on there were just awesome people. They were so nice, and you can meet those people almost anywhere. It's true. But to be able to just, have a system and have that good of a start to something was awesome, and I still keep in touch with some of those people today. I still have some of their Skype information, and I don't know a ton of people that do that with people they meet online. I know some people, but I'd say the general population don't actually meet people that are entirely truthful with each other on live and actually, you can just trust them and talk to them. And most of them are international. And that's what's kind of carried me over on to playing League of Legends online, is mainly because my friends started playing it. The friends that I had that were true and that I knew in real life and that I could immediately come to for the most part, they played it, so that made me draw a lot towards it, especially since they mostly just stopped playing Xbox, either because some of their Xboxes broke, which is something I don't like talking about. Mine has broken 3 times. I'm on my 4th Xbox, and I bought this one with my own money, which is fine. There's no problem with buying stuff with your own money at all. But I have met a lot of amazing people on League of Legends also through, surprisingly, just through having a shitty computer in general. Because I used to play League of Legends, and when I first started playing it, I got 10 frames per second, down to 4 a game. I'd try to run Skype and all these background programs, and I had to clean off a lot on my laptop to get it going. But one of the programs that just wouldn't give way and let me have a good connection ever was Skype. It was the most problematic program ever. And then we met some people that introduced us to TeamSpeak, and they had some people that let them use their TeamSpeak server, although it was weird because we kind of always felt alienated. It was just us playing together all the time, and we never really got to meet any of the new people in there. They all had their little cliques, and it was different. So I decided to go ahead and spend an agonizing, painful time learning how to port forward my fucking computer and make my own TeamSpeak server, which is something I am extremely grateful that I did because it's awesome. And I give you guys the option to message me, join the TeamSpeak server if you want to talk anytime you guys want to, because it's a completely open server. That's probably what I made it for. And I've got some pretty funny stories about people just joining and being kind of weird in general. Like today I just had people come in, they were 2 French guys, they were acting kind of cool. One dude was stoned, he told me, which is something I find a lot of League of Legends players smoke like crazy. 420 all day, blaze it, hashtag Easter, hashtag Hitler's birthday. And the other dude was watching porn and just randomly started playing it through his microphone and then jacking off, which it was awkward as hell, but I started laughing because sometimes that's what I do in awkward situations, and I haven't seen a single soul. What is going on? This is going to make for a boring Let's Play of me just running around and shooting stragglers. Oh well. This game looks beautiful, by the way. Oh my god, you guys see the, like, skybox for this game? Oh my god, I want this to be the thumbnail. I hope it can be the thumbnail. What do you do to make stuff thumbnails on YouTube? Alright, regardless. So that was one instance where people just kind of joined, were kind of being really weird, but it was really funny. I had this one guy who was an Asian dude who, he was cool, he had a daughter, he's a really nice guy, but he would just randomly start playing the guitar. And this might make me go to hell or whatever, but it was hilarious because he couldn't pronounce all the words in English correctly because of his heritage. But he would try his hardest, and sometimes, no matter how much he tried, it was just too funny to not start laughing. He joined in, and he started singing, I think it was Brain Stew by, oh god, talking is killing me way too much, and I'm just spawning in the same exact place all the time. He started playing Brain Stew by Green Day, and he just all of a sudden went, do you have that time to listen to me whine? Because he couldn't actually say whine. I don't actually know why. It was probably one of the funniest things in history. But meeting people on a game is probably one of the most prerequisite things I have for a video game, and it's really hard in this modern era of technology to actually meet truthful people, and you really shouldn't trust people. And I trust people way more than I should, and it hasn't come back to bite me except one time I've had my Xbox account hacked. Other than that, which you'd think would make me a lot more careful when it comes to talking to people, it hasn't. I'm too social, too extroverted. It's just awesome. And there's certain things that people look for. Just being open, and even if not the person that you're hanging out with isn't as open, hopefully just by you being welcoming and opening will just encourage them to also talk with you guys. I let people, anyone, I'm really open to people, and I just want them to be open-minded too. And I don't know, I didn't plan for this to be about making friends, but I guess it kind of was. So thank you guys for watching so much. This is Deception, talking about friends. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. Please tell me, what experiences have you had on Xbox making friends? I'd love to hear about them. And let's see how much experience I got. It's not bad. I didn't have too bad of a performance, I don't think. Let's check my KDA. 23 and 5. That's not horrible. Okay, guys, I will talk to you guys later. And once again, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, watch my videos, and tell me, have you guys had any experiences meeting friends that is really awesome? And what's your opinion on how to meet friends? What's the right way? There's tons of different methods. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Adios.